All right, I'm gonna come in. I'm going to wash my hands for at least 30 seconds. I'm going to dry my hands, put my gloves on, and then I'm going to come over to my patient. I'm gonna introduce myself. This is John. Hi, John. My name is Brooke. I'm going to be your student nurse today. We are going to be following all of our agency policies and procedures and using good hand hygiene, good body mechanics, and safety of the patient. We are going to follow our federal laws for restraints today. We're using restraints. We are going to let the patient know that we are using restraints. We are going to let him know that we have tried alternative methods beforehand, such as a bed alarm or a patient sitter. We are going to use the least invasive restraint possible today. I'm going to be demonstrating all of the different possible restraints. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out with our wrist restraint. Okay. We're going to also identify that this patient has been identified as a danger to themselves or to others, or is pulling their tubing out, or something that's causing harm. So we're going to pad the bony prominences of the wrist for the wrist restraint. We're going to make sure that our wrist restraint is properly sized for this patient. I'm going to place the restraint. And I'm going to make sure that I secure the restraint to a part of the bed that is non-movable. We don't want to secure it to the bed rail, so I'm going to go underneath of the mattress to the bed frame. Make sure that you are using a quick release. So this is a quick release wrist restraint. It'll just come undone if necessary. Okay. And then we're going to make sure that our patient is in good alignment, is safe, and is comfortable. I want to make sure that my wrist restraint is not too tight. I should be able to get 2 fingers in, not too tight, but snug enough that they're not going to be able to get loose. I am going to then assess my patient every 30 minutes, make sure that the restraint is still secure, and reassess every 2 hours to make sure there is no lesions on the skin or wounds or any kind of strange pressure. And every 2 hours I'm also going to check if my patient needs to get up to be ambulated or use the restroom. And then I'm going to check with my doctor, my prescriber, every 2 hours to have them check on the patient, and then every 24 hours to reorder the restraints if needed. The next type of restraint that I'm going to be using is a vest. You want your patient to be in a Fowler's position, so between 45 and 60 degrees, with head supported with a pillow. I don't have enough pillows, but arms need to be supported with pillows, and if need be, lower back and thighs can be supported with pillows in the Fowler's position. So I'm going to carefully insert patient's arms into the vest. You want to make sure that this is the front of the vest and the zipper is in the back of the vest, because you don't want them unzipping.
You go to have them stand up, have them push up off the bed, and with your feet, and when I stand, they stand, you have your feet against their feet, your knees against their knees, and have them stand up. Let them acclimate. And they're going to help you. You're going to follow.
Okay, you're going to zip your patient up.
And have them reach down to help sit down.
You're going to bring their arms up.
Hopefully your legs are moved with them.
Make sure you're straight.
You want to make sure to remove your knee belt when you're finished.
And then you're going to do this in a chair. You're going to go behind the chair to secure your restraint. But here I'm going to go behind the bed.
Do the structure. You have them stand up again, push up, or acclimate. Have them help you, all of them. Sit down, let them reach again. And if they can help you, let them sit back more into the bed.
And then you're going to do the same. You're going to tie in a sort of knot that is going to be a quick release knot.
Your legs around.
Okay, the next type of restraint we're going to be using is going to be a lap belt, where we're going to have the patient again in a Fowler's position, head supported, arms supported if need be, lower back and thighs supported if necessary. So we're going to go around. We're going to place the belt on the lap of the patient, right around this area, and then we're going to go underneath at the arms, making sure that our belt is not turned or crooked.
The train, not the transfers, but the positioning. Are you like putting this all on one video?
No.
Not really. Okay.
Stop it. Okay, so this is a lap belt. This is the type of restraint we will be using. I have put my patient in a Fowler's position, head supported, arms supported if necessary, lower back and thighs supported if necessary. I have put my belt on the lap of the patient and I have taken my straps behind the bed and clipped them. And you want to make sure that, again, that it is tight, but not too tight to cause wounds or pressure, and it's just snug enough that they can't escape. This is to make sure that your patient is in the position that you want them, whether it be for the bed or the chair.